And keep right here on 1440 AM, because when we come back, we'll talk more with Santa Claus. We have Daryl Berger here with us right on site, and we're going to get some health and fitness tips from the publisher of Philly Fit magazine. They call her the Philly Fox. It's much easier to say than her real name. Stop back. After this break, you'll find out what that is. We'll be back with more To Your Health on WNPV. You know, Chris, I think we need to get theme music like this every week. Got little bopping tunes to come back in here on the special holiday edition of To Your Health here on WNPV. We have, of course, one of WNPV's best known and loved voices right here on set with us live at the Wellness Center today, Daryl Berger.
I was just perusing Philly Fit magazine.
Do you feel
Very
healthier
nice,
just
very
having
nice.
looked at it?
Yes.
See, that's what I do, but then it occurs to me you have to do more than just read it.
I was looking at the pictures so far.
So he hasn't made it past the first picture, Sheri.
I saw someone who looked startlingly like Pamela Anderson.
And he hasn't flipped the page.
And I
yet.
just sort of have been mesmerized ever
Yes,
since.
I can
Nice, I
understand.
like it.
Well, we are joined here on the set of To Your Health by the woman we like to call the Philly Fox, because she is such a picture of fitness and fine physical specimen, in addition to being a very bright entrepreneurial young lady who started Philly Fit magazine and now Jersey Fit magazine, the lovely Jami Appenzeller. Hello.
Hi, Sheri. Hi. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm so excited that you could squeeze a little time out of your busy schedule to come over and consult with our VIP guest.
I'm psyched. I want to talk to Santa. We need
well.
to have a discussion about his diet.
So
that's where we're going to start.
All right, well, so Santa, now we know you lead a very, very busy life.
Yes,
And,
very busy.
And by design, perhaps maintain a hefty body weight, because you need that level of energy.
Well, wait a minute. I might want to dispute that.
But have you been worried? Like, has your doctor talked to you about your health, your weight?
He tells me every year to lose weight and cut down a little bit.
What's his blood pressure and cholesterol like is what I'd like to know.
Yeah, Santa, how are your numbers?
Good shape.
Oh,
Good
really?
shape.
Must be good genes.
Yes.
Did you notice that his belt is real tight around the middle and it's kind of pushing to the top and pushing below? And I'm kind of wondering which way it's going to go, all the way up or all the way down.
Excellent point.
Yeah.
I think it's going down.
The belt's not working, Santa.
Oh, poor Santa. Oh, poor Santa. Well, so, Jamie, what do we do during this busy, busy time of year? All of us get way, way off of our routines.
Yeah.
And, you know, people like you who are devoted to health and fitness would no sooner miss a workout or an exercise session a day than you would not brush your teeth or whatever. But
Not
might I
true.
suggest that mere mortals like myself are less dedicated and much more likely to say, oh, I'm busy, I got to shop, I got to do whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I probably shouldn't say this because I'm going to incriminate myself now. But during the holidays, I do have the exact same struggles you have. And I've kind of have become addicted to this 3-day workout thing, which we're actually talking about in the Lynn Doyle show on Wednesday night. And it's a 3-day workout, 45 minutes, 3 times a week, maybe every other day, just 3 times a week, and get in, kind of power do it, and get out. I don't have the time either, but you have to shift gears during the holidays, and whatever your normal workout routine would be probably won't work during the holidays. And rather than giving it up totally, a couple adjustments, and there's a lot of choices out there.
So 3 times a week would keep you in good shape?
Well, most of us.
Not in shape like
you.
Jamie is what I'm what I would suggest.
For this big belly.
Well, this is what I want to know. If I did that 3 times a week for 45 minutes, would I look like Jamie? Because if so, I'm in. I'm ready to begin right now.
Well, Sheri, we've got to get you started a month or 2 before the holidays. That's the whole trick. You can't just start the plan during the holidays. But anything is better than nothing, so I actually take that back. Even if 3 days a week during the holidays is a good start.
Is jumping in it too soon the biggest problem that people have? And I'm thinking especially this time, New Year's resolutions and that sort of thing. You want to recover from the holidays.
Yeah.
It's doing too much too quickly, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you know what I think it is? I think you go in with the wrong expectations. So the mindset from the very beginning, I think, is wrong. I think if you can find a reason to go, like in my case, my back hurts from sitting so much from working. I think if you can find something motivational and don't look at it as, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, so many days a week, and this is my plan. I think it should be more like, I don't want my back to hurt anymore, and my doctor has advised me that if I have this kind of a workout plan, I'm going to feel better, and find some kind of a goal that has nothing to do with getting to the gym to get in shape. Maybe find a medical or some other reason. Get yourself there and get started so you're not counting and watching and staring at the mirror and looking for change so fast. It takes a month or 2 to even start to see that change. But what happens first is you do feel better almost instantly. So I say, why not approach it from the feel-good point of view? Forget about the look-good thing. Worry about looking good maybe by spring, because that's going to happen if you join the gym now. by spring you will be looking good. You'll be looking a lot better.
And don't always be looking at the scale, right?
No, stay off the scale, stay out of the mirror, and start trying to feel good. So for me, I love when my back feels good, I know I'm doing it right. When my back's off, I know I'm not working out, I'm not getting there.
There you go, Santa. We heard it here. 2 inside tips. Stop worrying about the scale and don't look in the mirror. I already excelled at 2 things related to exercise. There's hope.
Well, eventually, Sheri, you do have to take a peek, but just not right away.
I don't even own a scale, Sheri.
Well, I can understand that because it would be, you'd have to have one that had a screen at the top.
Santa needs
That's
2
right.
scales.
Yeah, because you need to look down.
He needs a double-decker.
Now, another thing I think people forget about during the wintertime when they cut back a little bit of exercise is their pets' exercise level too. Now, about the
Yeah.
reindeer, Santa, what about conditioning for the reindeers, keeping them in shape, keeping them ready for that big run on Christmas Eve? I mean, they can't just go out there and be a weekend warrior.
Well, no. We have a team of elves that are assigned to the reindeer duty of taking care of the reindeer, making sure they get their exercise.
Like
We
personal trainers, so to
yes,
speak.
Just about.
Sort of like Sabrina. I saw my friend Sabrina there. My what used to be my personal trainer. I'm not sure she would call herself that anymore because we haven't seen each other in that environment.
Is that on her resume?
No, not any longer. She
See,
was,
you know what Santa's missing? It just dawned on me. The reindeer are eating good all year long. Santa, stop the cookies and start the carrots.
oh,
That's why the reindeer are making it. They're halfway there and ready. It's not even like a marathon for them.
there you go.
So you're saying I should eat the carrots instead of the cookies at each house?
Yeah, why don't you give the
Oh,
reindeer a
I
couple
never
cookies?
thought about that.
Who would have thought of that? I mean,
Yeah.
it would
There you
be rude to the
Carrot
children.
or cookie, that seems like a pretty obvious
Yeah.
choice to me.
Apples and cookies for Santa.
Well,
I'm with
so,
Santa, I think.
yeah,
over
really.
the
Oh,
cookies.
you
Yeah,
too?
sorry, Jamie,
Me
you're
too.
outnumbered
You
here today,
too?
babe.
Oh
I
my
know we're at the
gosh.
fitness center, but
Oh my gosh.
there's regular people
Get
here
your trainer
today.
up here. Where is she?
Oh, I
Where'd
know.
she go?
She doesn't even get
She
that
needs
close
to be
to
up
me.
here.
I know. I'm afraid she's waiting for me at the bottom of the
Yeah,
stairs.
you are
But
in big trouble.
So the New Year's resolution-wise, Jamie, you figure,
Yeah.
90-some% of the people are going to say, okay, I need to do something, but we should do it to be more fit.
Yeah, really, really, truly. That's the bottom line. The way it feels initially, instantly, if you're looking for results about feeling good, you're going to start feeling them almost right away. That within itself is so motivating. So cool, let that be the first motivator. Let the appearance part be the last. And I think that works.
Yeah. Well, and they say, and nothing does more to bring down your blood pressure, your cholesterol,
Yes.
better than most drugs for most people.
Yes.
Just for the average bear, taking off maybe even 10 pounds and starting to add a little bit of exercise every day is the best thing you can do for your body.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else too? Speaking of 10 pounds, almost everybody I know who we've done this kind of little test thing with women working in offices, cut out the soda totally and walk every day for 1 month. How's that for a tip?
How far?
10 pounds, all of them. Well, we start with a half-hour minimum.
Okay.
And if there's kids involved, get them on their bikes. If there's a dog involved, on the leash, off you go. But every single night after dinner, before bed, walk for 1 month and cut out all the sodas, the sugary drinks if you can. 10 pounds is almost I don't want to say guarantee because we can't guarantee anything.
Yeah, but
Pretty good shot.
really, and that sounds easy enough, Santa.
That's
I mean, even I might
easy.
be able to do that.
It's a good start.
How about switching to diet soda? Or cut out soda altogether?
Yeah, well, they say cut it out altogether because none of it's quote-unquote good anyway. But
Right,
I
because the
like
diet soda tastes crappy as well.
Yeah,
Ugh.
but I like a diet soda every now and then when you just kind of need that bubbly thing going on. So I
Right.
do that too.
Okay.
But that's the first big trick. In
All
your
right.
case, we need a couple more tricks, but for the rest of us, that's a good start.
Like
Now-
maybe cutting out the cookies on Christmas Eve. huh?
Yeah, carrots and apples for you, remember?
Okay.
Carrots
Just
and
think,
apples.
Yes.
now the statistics, Jamie, that we looked at earlier told us that Santa, in order to get in all the households in all the world, Santa hits 822.6 households per second. He's traveling 3,000 times faster than the speed of light.
He's a
Think how
cheater.
many cookies. If you have to have a cookie or a bite of a cookie
I-
at each of those stops,
Santa, you have a real dilemma.
Santa baby.
It
He
is
has
a real dilemma.
You have a real dilemma. How about the sugar-free, fat-free hot chocolate? How about carrots and apples? And you know what? I'll publish it in Philly Fit. We'll make the announcement now. We've got a month.
There
Do
you
think-
go,
think
the
we-
challenge.
At least in Philadelphia, you might lose a couple pounds flying through our town.
Well,
That's right.
maybe.
So maybe we
Maybe.
can
Hey, we could do
contribute
that.
to the cause.
We could encourage people to say, leave something healthy for
for Santa. Absolutely.
Now, Santa,
I'll
do you
work on
ever
that.
take things home from Mrs. Claus? Like, does she have a particular favorite cookie or something? If you see the occasional snickerdoodle or something, and say, "Oh, Mrs. Claus would love this."
Actually, Mrs. Claus loves the peanut butter kiss cookie.
Oh my.
Yes.
Okay.
That
Oh,
is
she
her
needs some help,
all-time
too.
favorite. Yes.
We need her
Yes.
here. Where's Mrs.
So
Claus?
this may be the family exercise program
Yeah.
for the Clauses.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
women, it seems like the women of the family tend to get the guys on track anyway. Maybe we need to start with her. Maybe that's the problem.
You think?
Maybe we need to speak with her first, and she'll get his butt in gear.
Well, I don't know. You'd have to meet Mrs. Claus and then make that decision first.
Now, I've got a question about Philly Fit magazine.
Okay.
Now, Philadelphia has been declared the fattest city in America in the past.
Second to fattest.
Second to fattest. Are we coming down the list?
Yeah, well, you know, I have to say, I mean, obviously there's a problem. There's cheesesteaks and french fries and all the good stuff going on in Philly. We know about that. But there's a ton of workout stuff out there, and I don't know that everybody really knows about it. I think a lot of it's not publicized. It's not readily available. So what I've been trying to do with the magazine is pull all of that kind of information all together in one place. And by the time you look at it and see it all, you realize that we probably are as well off as a lot of other cities. Because how they come up with that stat is health clubs versus pizza shops and versus
many
parks.
more pizza shops and health clubs.
Hey,
well,
if you had to
gyms.
name 5 off the top of your head, could you name 5 health clubs faster than you can name 5 pizza places?
Yes, I think so.
Well, see, but it's something to do with the ratio of how many versus how many.
Right.
And there are a lot out there, and apparently there's some kind of dispute over where the stats came from. But guess what? That's all behind us. We're moving forward.
That's right.
We now have a magazine to make proof. So I welcome Men's Fitness Magazine, or whoever they all are, to come back out here and take a tally.
This is just what we needed.
It's what we
correct.
needed.
In the nick of time.
I
That is
think so,
correct.
too. We're going to save our image.
Well, now,
Yes.
speaking about great opportunities, not only can you read in Philly Fit Magazine and now Jersey Fit Magazine great columns from area columnists and other people who remember to submit their articles on time.
Mrs.
Yes,
Miss Putt.
I know. But, maybe next issue. But also, you've started to have these networking events where you're creating the Philly Fit Bash.
Yeah, it's a bash.
Talk about a little bit about what they're designed to do and when the next one is, because we got one coming up in January.
Yeah, that's cool. That's my favorite topic right now. These bashes are the opposite of boring. They're everything health and fitness and wellness you could possibly dream of or hope to never run into if you're not into this stuff. But each and every person should come because there's something here for everybody. And it's kind of expo-ish in one sense only, that there's going to be about 150 vendors, local businesses, that are there showcasing everything: Pilates, yoga, Tabo, karate, stretching, core training, personal training, everything. But then the flip side of it is there's food and wine and low-carb beer and an 8-piece band and dancing, and it's very much a party so that the vibe is warm and fun and energetic. It's not boring. It's a 4-hour bash. It's live demos, and all the proceeds for this bash are being donated to the March of Dimes and the local SPCA. So we're psyched.
Hey, kids and dogs, who could find a better cause?
Yeah, it makes me happy.
Now, what do you think, Santa? Are you going to be around town on January 29th? You and I maybe could.
Well,
we could stop
Mrs.
in.
Claus and I may be back from our Caribbean vacation by then and would love to stop by. The only thing that I don't really care for is the low-carb beer. I'm not a low-carb beer man myself.
Well, you know what? We had to slip that in because we've got something really exciting happening. We've got the Philadelphia Eagles head trainer, Rick Barkholder, and all of the team physicians. And we've got the 76ers team physician, Jack McPhillamy, and a bunch of their doctors as well, all coming to the bash. And, you know, God bless them. They are donating their time. These guys make big bucks, let's face it. They're donating their time to come and be at the bash and speak and have little mini lectures. But when I think of Sixers and I think of the Eagles, I also think of beer. So at least we're doing low-carb beer, right? Right?
Okay.
There you go.
Right?
Well, now, one other thing that will be happening, you have all sorts of demos, things, and interactive stuff, many forms of dance, including belly dancing.
Yeah.
Santa, I don't know, I could be a natural for that.
Well, I've got
Well,
a big
that's
belly.
what I'm
I can
thinking.
do the belly dance.
I just want to see Sheri get a belly button ring. That's all I'm looking
Oh,
forward
baby,
to.
it's been so many years since I've seen my belly button. We don't have to find it first.
Me too, Sheri.
Where's your
Just have to
trainer?
I know.
Where is she?
She's left in disgust.
We need to talk with her again.
All right, we're gonna move along. We come back, talk with Bucks County consumer advocate Mike Bannon about some of the things to be on the lookout for during this busy shopping season. But think about that. The Philly Fit Bash. Come on out Sunday, January 29th. It's going to be at Spring Mill Manor, right there on Jacksonville Road in Ivyland, all afternoon long, 1 to 5 p.m. In addition to all of those famous people who will be there, Chris and I will be there also, doing a little recording, talking to folks, and taking our own special look at health and fitness from the inside out, as so often we do. And come out and meet Jami APPENZELLER. She's a woman who's single-handedly changing the fitness condition of the Delaware Valley, and you got a lot of work to do, Jami. It's good that you're young, energetic, and up for the cause.
Ooh, well, Santa's kind of put that in perspective for me. You're right.
I know. You're right.
Well, I'll work on the belly for next year.
Hey, it's good for you to meet us average healthcare consumers every now and again. It reminds you why we need you. All right, Philly Fox, Jami APPENZELLER, we love you. Thanks for stopping by and seeing us today.
Love you
we'll be
too.
right back
Thanks.
with more of To Your Health, the holiday edition here on WNPV.